It's 10:57, and mostly I slept in, and I've been goofing off on my phone for about an hour and a half now. So I'm awake, but still sluggish. One of my shoulders is acting up. Not both, just one. That still sucks. My knee after yesterday still feels great. I'm doing alright. And I just heard the coffee grinder running, so I know my mom's in the kitchen. So, not anything going on today. Nothing to worry about. I just gotta get some laundry done and get on with my day like I usually do. My first video for the whole daily upload thing was August 11th, which means that in a couple more days it'll be 6 months of daily videos. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not a whole year yet, but that's pretty good for sticking with it for something I haven't done before. That's neat. Not like I have much else to do right now, since I'm stuck at home anyway. So I might actually drag myself out of bed and try to get on with my day. Looks like I've regressed by the 0.2 pounds I lost yesterday. Well, crud. My outfit today has been especially curated to be as low effort as possible, with the exception of actually wearing a bra. So it's this shirt, which I guess I don't hate as much as I was for a while there. I just knocked something off my bookshelf, and some gray yoga pants. Because, of course, yoga pants. Time to make a really weak attempt at breakfast. Are you serious? You're serious? You don't want any attention from me, you just go to the cat. Okay. I'm gonna take it a lot less seriously next time I go leave the house and you're all panicking because you clearly have an extra person in the cat. Dork. It's been a while since I had this for lunch. Meatballs, marinara sauce, melted provolone, and I actually used some regular wheat bread. As you can tell, I am still trying to up my water. It's not quite 6:30, and I'm taking a little break from folding and putting away laundry and listening to podcasts. I kind of want to turn on TV, but maybe not. And there's a winter weather advisory. This is going to be so much fun. Tomorrow is going to be awful. It's going to be rotten. It's going to be cold and snowy and rainy, and they're expecting about 3 inches of snow. Only that's going to be interspersed with rain. So, hooray, polar vortex. Snowpocalypse. Ice all over the roadways. And if the roads are really, really bad, my kids are going to have to stay with an extra day with their dad until I can get down there. Fun. So we gotta remember to drip the pipes tonight, because where we live, we're not set up for that. The insulation is subpar, so the pipes could freeze. Because we're above the ground. My late aunt used to talk about pond hockey, and then when Austin got a hockey team, the Ice Bats, apparently her and her buddies were referring to it as swamp hockey. Swamps don't freeze down here. The river, half a mile away, even when we have ice on the road, it doesn't freeze. so not quite. Dinner was sort of a grain-free, kind of keto-ish pizza casserole that had vegetables in it that you can't really tell from this vantage point, but olives, mushrooms, peppers, that sort of thing. And it was kind of light on the cheese. It's 2:20 because I let myself get distracted. Lots of fun. Anyway, yeah, we are totally set up for this whole winter weather, whatever. And I did manage to get off the podcast for a little while and catch a few episodes of Sabrina. And I turned it off mid-episode about an hour and a half ago, and I don't know, I'm really tired, and I meant to get to this a lot earlier than now. So, this is where we're at. Tomorrow's gonna be cold, and I fully expect I'm gonna go into total hibernation, but, if I actually drag myself out of my room, and I know I've mentioned this at least a few times, my room is the warmest room in the house, then I will probably be emerging for snacks. I don't know. It's gonna be like awful weather tomorrow, and I really hope that I'm not dealing with pockets of ice on the roads tomorrow evening. But my kids have their school stuff with them, so if they need to stay at their dad's an extra night, no big deal. I did make sure they have their coats with them and stuff, but can't control the roadways. It's not like the school is going to care where they're distance learning, or remote learning, or virtual learning from. They just care that they're actually doing their stuff. And sometimes they actually are. Quick aside though, they are actually doing their schoolwork. It's not just them slacking off for most of the school year now. I was trying to think earlier how long it's been since I dyed my hair. I've got a little too much of my natural color showing through. I don't know if that's that visible in this light. It's plain as day for me when I look in the mirror. So, I'm making plans. Probably going to go back to my usual hair dye rather than ethnic specific hair dye because that didn't work too good for me. I had a lot of breakage after that. The temperature outside is dropping rapidly, so yeah, I'm in my long sleeves and fluffy pajamas and got my heater running and I've got my heating pad. I'll be fine. I'll be bored. So bored. Very bored. But I'll be fine. I'll admit I was bored most of the day. I kept looking at the, like I cleaned up my silicone molds today from the resin stuff that I've been messing with, but I still can't find my hand drill. And a couple of these need it. I also need to dig through my jewelry making stuff and see what I've got that I can apply to the, it's a whole thing. I don't know, maybe I'll just spend all of tomorrow, like, with my, wrapped up in blankets and watching Cobra Kai or something. I like the Karate Kid movies, but I haven't actually watched Cobra Kai yet. Just saw a trailer for it the other day. Looked neat. I'd give it a shot. I really have no ideas on this whole 6 months of vlogging thing. I've got 12 subscribers now, and still doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. But I'm gonna keep going. I really have nothing better to do. Not with being stuck at home. Not till, well, I'm stuck at home most of the time anyway. I'm just stuck at home more now. But vaccine rollout, it's rolling out. I keep seeing my nurse friends putting selfies up where they're like, yay, I got my first round and getting another one in 2 weeks. And it's like, get emails from the various grocery stores in the area that have pharmacies attached, from the pharmacies in the area, and like anybody who has my email is trying to tell me when I can come in. Only they can't actually give me a date, and it's frustrating. Because it's like, oh, you cannot tell from me giving you my number for a discounts card what group I'm supposed to be in. So they're just trying to keep it at the forefront of everybody's minds, I guess. I don't think they know what they're doing. The news certainly doesn't know what they're doing, because the news can't say one way or the other what's going on. But of course, they've got to give you this important update at such and such time. And make sure to tune in for that. And you tune in for that, and they're like, it's coming real soon. You're like, thanks. I already knew that part. Duh. I don't know. I'm tired. I say that a lot, but I usually say that at this time of the day. Whatever. I've been tired for years. Could just stop saying it at this point. Just assume it's a given. I did not make 60 minutes worth of activity today. Maybe I will tomorrow. I've only raised my core temperature because exercise warms people up. I'll just hibernate. Call it a day. I'm at least going to call this a day, though. Thanks for sharing my day with me.